All right, hey everybody, it's Cynthia Bailey and Miss Lawrence. It's the after show. You can see Miss Lawrence in the United States versus Billie Holiday out now. Also joining us, Bolo, the infamous Bolo. So Bolo, how long have you been performing?
For about the last about 12 years.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a while. So a lot of the new spark is like almost like giving me the extra push again in my career. But I've been doing it for a long time, and you still got to be Mike when you go home. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it takes its toll on you after a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cynthia, did you have anything you wanted to say to Bolo? This is your first time seeing him since your bachelorette.
It is. Hi, Bolo. I hope all is well with you. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for helping Candy make my bachelorette party probably the biggest, no pun intended, and most epic bachelorette party of all time. Like, I literally have friends calling me who are married saying, I want to get divorced so I can get married again and have a bachelorette party with Bolo and have Candy throw it. So all the ladies had a great time, and I appreciate you going above and beyond to make sure we had fun.
No, absolutely. I appreciate you. I appreciate Candy and Don Juan for putting it together because they're real big on, if they know of something, they're definitely going to put me in the loop on it and say, hey, we got something for you. So, and then they just throw the hell out of a party, like straight up. They do. They throw the hell out of a party.
Oh yeah.
Is that Chanel? What was your reaction to Marlo saying that she said your labels weren't real?
Mine's on the show. I didn't get to see the show, but
oh, you didn't?
Hey, it is.
Wait, Bolo, you didn't watch the episode?
No, I'm not real big on like watching like.
But you were the star of the episode.
I know, I get it. I do get that, but I got other stuff to be taken care of. I hear about it afterwards, but as far as like watching this show, no, I didn't watch it. I was there. What the hell I need to watch it for?
Yeah, well, you sure were. Wow. Have your DMs must have been blowing up since the show.
Yeah. Well, I've done a couple of different projects, so I'm kind of accustomed to, a lot of people at a time. I did a couple other movies in the past, Chocolate City with Jean-Claude Lamar, and just other couple of things that I've been doing that it was just like, hey, shit. I'm used to that attention, but it's like it's at the wrong time. I got other stuff to be taken care of. It's like, damn, what am I supposed to do? But it's like, all right, I'll figure it out.
Okay. Cynthia, were you surprised to hear that in tonight's episode that Kenya was sending Mark love songs at 1 minute and then filing for divorce, asking for money the next?
I was surprised about the money part. Actually, Kenya and I did a scene together that was not in the episode where she actually came to Lake Bailey after she left the lawyer's office. And she, she told me everything that the lawyer told her. I have met Mark many times. I've spent time with him. I actually am quite fond of him. One of the things that I remember, him saying was like he would never, ask for alimony or never, he's self-made. He's very successful on his own. So I was surprised about the alimony part, as was Kenya, obviously.
Lawrence, Johnny said that he screamed when Paris Hilton called you out in the comments of your new single. Are you two friends or have you met?
I've not met Paris Hilton, but yes, she called me out, and I think she posted my song, Say Her Name. Yeah, I was gagging.
So Lawrence, you started out, the way that we met you was that you were doing makeup.
Hair.
No, hair.
I'm sorry. You were doing hair, and you were doing the women's hair, but were you wanting to act at that time, or did Lee Daniels see something in you and ask you to audition?
It's funny the way this life thing works, this circle, this vortex. Growing up, I was in performing arts in high school. And so I always kind of had an innate passion for the arts, performing arts, dancing, singing, acting. But I never looked at it as an option, never thought it would be an option for me. I found a lot of refuge and I did a lot of self-exploration in the beauty industry. And that's actually where Miss Lawrence came from. And so fast forwarding, I had a very extensive clientele as a hairstylist here in Atlanta. And Sheree was one of my clients. And when you guys started The Real Housewives of Atlanta at the pilot, I remember Sheree asking me to come on the show with her. Like, you know, I got to have people around me. You do my hair, so it will make sense for you to come on as my hairstylist. I'm like, okay, I didn't know what it was given. I'm like, okay, whatever. I do your hair, they can record me doing it. And from that, it just, you know, Andy, you gave me my first big break as a co-host on Fashion Queens. And Lee Daniels was a fan of Fashion Queens. And he's also very close friends with Bevy. And so Bevy made an introduction to us. Wow. And from that, he asked what other capabilities did I have. He didn't know that I could sing. He didn't know that I could act. And I sent him a couple of tapes, and yeah, the rest is history.
That's amazing. Isn't that wild?
It is amazing.
It's so wild. And by the way, you know, what's also interesting about it is, think of all the people on all the Housewives shows who have tried to, you know, be on the show, trying to do something else, trying to sing or act or dance. Here you were on the show doing what you do best, which is hair at the time. That was your calling.
Let me say this to a lot of people that come on to Real Housewives, any of them, and they come on as a friend to the show, or you know, and they feel like, you know, oh, I'm never gonna get a pizza. Da 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 da. I knew I wasn't never getting a peach. Y'all knew y'all was never gonna give me one. I knew I wasn't gonna ever get the coins that the girls make on there, you know. And so sometimes it's not bad just to be a friend to the show, because you never know what the universe is already working out for you.
Absolutely, that's true, bro.
That's so true.
Yeah, look at Bolo.
That's such a great point.
Look at Bolo here. I mean,
that's some real shit. How it goes. That is exactly how things go. When you're not there intentionally to try to make something out of something. I just think that the cards just fall right into your hand properly, you know?
They absolutely.
Yeah, just do you. Yes. Do the best you can do in the moment and allow everything else to happen. Don't do it for attention. Don't do it for the love of what you do. And don't do it with any type of malice, intentions, or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
I would agree with that. One of the great things about this show, I've been on it for like over a decade now. And I will say that you never know who is watching the show. Like, we have so many amazing, talented people that watch the show. And if you appeal to them in some way for whatever they have going on, they're going to reach out. So the exposure is amazing on this platform.
Yeah,
and,
it's really well.
You know, it's great to use it in a smart way.
And it's great. And in these 10 years, Cynthia and I are really just starting to get to know each other, right, Cynthia?
Will you stop it? I told you a couple seasons ago, we know each other now. You are my friend at this point.
I was stunned. Cynthia, it was like she slapped me in the face. She was like, yeah, I'm getting to know Andy. This was like 8 years in. Anyway, well, I'll tell you this. If I was Bolo, I would get my ass on a world tour right now. I would be hitting the road, because the world is ready and waiting to see you, Bolo. Look at the audience.
The virtual parties. Like, you can set up those virtual parties and have like all your fans come on, you set them up. Like,
listen, your OnlyFans must be booming, Bolo. Is it?
It's doing pretty good. Yeah, it's doing a lot better than it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
I bet it is.
I pay a lot of homage to that.
I bet. And are you selling merch, Bolo? I see your Bolo shirt. Are you selling merch?
Yeah, I have a Rhinestone t-shirt. Yeah, I mean, you go to btemerchandise.bigcartel.com. That's a click. I mean, you can click the link in my bio on my Instagram. I have t-shirts. I have calendars, BTE 2021 calendar. I do a little bit of everything, you know. Like I said, I'm Bolo 2 days a week. So, you know, I'm a dude that like to keep my hands in a little bit of everything, you know, as far as like business and, you know, business ventures and stuff like that.
All right. Well, I want to thank Bolo and Cynthia and Miss Lawrence. This has been a lot of fun, and happy to get to chill with you guys. For more, click around BravoTV.com. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Andy. Bye, Lawrence. Bye, Bolo.
Thanks for watching. Watch more clips here and subscribe to our channel here. See ya.